You all, we are back with another video from Mary's interview, y'all, and today we are going to be talking about Janelle and Christine. And Mary says that Christine and Janelle were never close, not until the wives started to leave Cody, which I thought was interesting. Which I thought was interesting because Cody said the same thing, but I don't find it interesting for that fact. But I find it interesting because their kids grew up together, so I don't understand how they weren't close.
I remember seeing them going shopping together.
I remember
they certainly worked well together. They had this like symbiotic relationship where, like, you know, they depended on each other.
Yeah,
and they worked well together. And Janelle was very grateful,
right,
that I don't have to worry about my children. I know that they are good. When they get home, Christine is there, like, to help with homework and all these different things. And I know they're going to be fed. And, you know, like, they kept on saying that they could go into each other's pantries and it's not an issue, you know. Whereas Meri, you can't go in her pantry. Robin needed to know what you took from her pantry, you know. Janelle and Christine. So, I mean, I hear that, but I kind of feel as though she's repeating what Cody is saying. There obviously was this relationship where they worked well. It's kind of like maybe co-worker. Maybe they had that. It's a little more than co-worker because someone is like you both. Like Janelle brings in the bacon, Christine fries the bacon, and they're both excelling in those roles. And they appreciate the other and kind of understand the other. They're two very different people.
Yeah, like, I do remember Janelle saying that she thought Christine was a princess.
Right.
I do remember her saying that.
Like
polar
Janelle
opposites for sure.
Yeah, Janelle is, Christine probably grew up a little spoiled, right? And Janelle is very practical, right? Yeah. Christine is kind of
a daddy's girl,
right?
Janelle is not.
Right, her father was not really there for her.
Yeah.
Christine is more like lively and, you know, over the top a little bit, and Janelle is kind of shy and
reserved.
Very reserved.
I don't think she's shy, because I mean, we have seen her. Well, she has told us about her other
she's
side.
Certainly very reserved.
Definitely reserved.
Yeah, we know Janelle. But, well, we don't know Janelle, but, you know, we heard about that part.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I just feel as though when they say they didn't get along at all, I feel as though they had to have gotten along some kind of way.
Well, I think they got along
for it to work with their children.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't get along. I think maybe she meant that they just weren't close.
Maybe they weren't like besties, but
they weren't besties. But I think maybe it was cemented when Janelle finally realized all that Christine has meant to her. And then she realized that, oh my God, this woman has really been an integral part in my life.
Yeah, I mean, Janelle she cried. Like,
oh my God.
And then the other thing too, I think that for all of these, like Meri, you know, Robin, Cody, I think they're surprised. But I could see the relationship forming between Christine and Janelle. I think they just didn't see it. But I could actually see we saw the relationship forming. Like, we could tell that there was some closeness between Christine and Janelle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because remember when Cody was talking about the knife in the kidneys and then he walked off?
It's just a knife in the kidneys of all these years.
Yes.
Wasted.
The sacrifices
I made to love you. Wasted.
I love
man, he has to be in a soap opera. He'll be great.
Yeah. But when Janelle goes and hugs Christine.
Well, the way she looked at Cody as she looked up at this follow makata, like, what the hell is wrong
with you?
Yeah.
But when she goes to hug Christine and Cody's like as a tell-all and he's like,
I don't get
that, right? So, and she did that. She did that in front of Meri, in front of Robin. I think their relationship has been getting closer. It's just that they did not see it because they are still remembering maybe the fights, maybe a Lehigh or something. But these people have been getting closer,
You know what I think it is? You don't realize what you have until it's gone.
Yeah. And she realized, like, this was a really integral part of my life.
Like, she's been the mom to my dad. Yeah. I brought home the bacon. She's been taking care of the kids for me.
Yeah.
As I was out there at my movies eating
and then
popcorn.
Their children are very close to even like my Kelty's saying how much she admires. A lot of the kids really admire Janelle because they felt like she's this,
super independent woman.
Exactly. So a lot of the kids admire Janelle, and then it's funny, the girls really admire Janelle, right? And then the boys just love Christine.
Yeah, that's so cute.
That's very cute. That's very, very funny, actually.
But they underestimate the But I just want to make this point.
Boys like the mother, like who's like the nurturing part and all that stuff. You can go and get some food from her.
Yeah, but I think what is interesting is that the daughters really admired Janelle, but in the end. Christine was the one who came out on top. Financially, at least. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Janelle trusted Cody. She really trusted that no matter what, Cody will do the right thing financially for her. And because they had worked together financially to take care of the home.
Yeah, I think single moms,
but she did not realize that Cody had changed. Cody was changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the idea of who Cody was. And Christine started to see that. Remember with the whole Ken thing. When she's like, he's not like that man that I thought he was. Like, he's a little bit of like a coward. Like, he can't even tell this guy and like confront him and say, no, you can't talk about my wives like that.
I think the stay-at-home moms, they're very overlooked for what they are capable of. And I think that's why they admire Janelle so much, which I think it is admirable to see a woman working so hard, bringing home the bacon.
That. I remember when I was a stay-at-home mom, I used to really admire the women who were out there like, oh, wow, they're doing that,
Yeah. I think there's a strength in both types of women for sure.
Absolutely.
But I do think that the stay-at-home moms get overlooked. Like, oh, she's just home cooking and cleaning. She ain't doing much.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stay-at-home moms, I mean, I did it just for a little bit of time, not long, but
it's a lot of work.
Yeah. And I've done both, and I will definitely say that I not prefer, but I know that being out there is easier than being at home.
Oh my God. Listen, I can barely stand to be around children for 20 minutes. I cannot imagine 24/7.
Yeah, being out there is being out there working. Yeah, that's easier than actually being a stay-at-home mom. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
I could not imagine being at home with kids for 24/7.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I'm 20.
But I loved it. I loved every moment. I think more than anything, I just wanted to be a mom. That was my goal in life, to be a mother. Everything else was secondary.
That used to be my goal. Now I got older, I'm like, I don't want nobody in my face for 5 years. We'll wait on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, it is Mary. Signing off. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Bye.